Good afternoon and welcome DCS family and to our extended family who may be watching on behalf of our beautiful chair, our hardworking chair, and it so happens that she's sitting in the chair beside me. Welcome to our first general meeting for the academic year 2021-2022. I'm your host, Brian Cuff, and with me.
You know, my name is Noreen Daly, because after all of that, I'm not just sure what to say. Thanks for you mentioned YouTube, but we also have on Instagram, DCS_NCU, and Facebook, DCS at NCU. But of course, we must, before I rush on, we must welcome our freshmen to the DCS family.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's so interesting every year seeing all of these new faces, you know, and then we see how they mature and grow and go out and be excellent wherever they go.
Yes, definitely, definitely, because that's what we are about. Now, of course, being part of a Christian institution, we must start on the right footing, and we are always proud when our DCSers get involved in student leadership. And one such today is Racine Nangle, who is the VP of Spiritual Affairs for the United Student Movement. Miss Nangle.
Good afternoon, everyone. And so the title of this devotional is Setting Goals. James 4 verse 13 says, "For that he ought to say, if the Lord will, we shall live and do this or that." Few things in life are accomplished by accident, which is why it's important for us to set specific goals. However, in our planning, we should always seek the Lord's guidance and not simply aim for our own earthly ambitions. Whenever a new goal comes to mind, we should consider whether it is in line with God's will. Some topics may be spiritually clear, but many are not, so we must also examine our motives. Are we seeking to please God or ourselves? Are we pursuing money? Are we pursuing power? Are we pursuing self-advancement without considering its pitfalls? 1 Timothy 6 verse 9 says, "But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition." Does a desire for holiness and God's glory influence our plans? What's more important is that we must hold our goals loosely in case God, in His providence, changes them. As Christians, we are servants of Christ and should readily yield to Him. So, if our plans are upended, we must ultimately trust the Lord's goodness, omniscience, and wisdom because He alone knows the best path for us. Remember, the Lord is more interested in your spiritual growth than in your temporal success. If your goals are truly of God, they will advance your maturity as a Christian. So evaluate them honestly, and if necessary, with a willingness to let them go. Now, I know, especially for us as Christians, there are certain goals that we would like to attain, and sometimes it might be hard for us to decipher which goals are of God and which are not. Now, this little extract, it's imploring us to set our goals, but even as we set them, to ensure that we want to achieve goals for the right reasons, as well as when we do set our plans, to take them to the Lord in prayer. Jeremiah 29 verse 11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope." So let's claim the promises of God. Let us pray. Most kind and loving Father, we just want to give you thanks for bringing us here today at this affirmation ceremony. Oh God, you know sometimes we as humans, yes, we set our plans. There are certain
So you just heard a preview of our new song, but I want to give you a little bit of history because in 2015, we had our first song that was actually created by Nicoy Wilson, a former Burgundy jacket holder. But he did that with the tune of, I think, Bruno Mars or something like that. So this time, this is original music, and we must big up Giovanni Baker. One of our...
You didn't hear my voice?
No, no. It's in there somewhere.
Not at all.
Okay.
But it was really well done, and
yes.
I saw them working hard at it, and I think it's continuing to be molded into to perfection as DCS is.
Yes, because we have the voices, yes. So we and we're gonna get some alumni on there too. So I'm looking forward to the no pressure, Gio. No. Yeah, I'm looking forward.
Gio, if you want it to be great, just drop me on it. I can just do 2 lines and it will be sold off. Just 2 lines.
Yes.
Just 2 lines.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to take it over completely.
Of course not.
But in the meantime, in between time, we're coming up with the C notes. We're going to be hearing from our chair at this time, and she's going to be sharing something very insightful. So take a look and listen.
It's the beginning of another school year, and I want to take a different approach this time around. Maybe because it is that I've been experiencing it in recent times. I want to just tell everybody, if you haven't started doing it yet, that you need to start to set boundaries. What do I mean by that? When it's time for school, it's time for school. When it's time to play, it's time to play. When it's time for church, it's time for church. Why is this so important? A lot of us sometimes, we continue to be so consumed with everything that we have doing, and that's because we don't make an effort to set boundaries. We need to get to a point where if it's 6 or 7 o'clock, no, let me use myself as an example. Work ends at 5. So some of you in the habit of sending me messages minutes to 10 about work-related matters. Stop it. I don't appreciate it. But what I'm saying for myself, I'm saying to you. Set boundaries and stick to it so that you can live a healthy, balanced life. The second part of the C notes, I decided not to just say it. So this is Trisha Gay Kelly from Kelly Dubs, just to give you some reminders in the form of dub poetry. Thank you and welcome.
The best, please, I beg. Don't take on no stress, cause when you're done, you're left with cardiac arrest. Me have a testimony, give me a little time for confess. Courses fit done in a one specific sequence. Can't be freshman, I do broadcast management. But me with my nerves, I've never get consent. And end up have to spend whole heap extra cents at least once per semester. Look on your check sheet, and if it never happen, make sure say you start do it. Without it, but tell you go end up like me, and now your friend a figure say you do the wrong course. My G, welcome to DCS. Yes, we are the best, please I beg. Don't take on no stress, cause when you're done with C plus aim for the A's, good GPA is a must. Study as much as you can till your brain start bust. NCU now offer no courses, but just link with your academic advisor. At least once a year, get the help where you apply for. Them provide enough guidance and it can meet. Yes, we are the caress. Me have a testimony. Give me a little time for confess. Welcome to a new semester. Freshmen get you fret for. Welcome to DCS. And yes, we are the best. Please, I beg. Don't take on no stress, cause we S. Welcome to DCS. Welcome to DCS. Yes, we are the best. Say yeah, CS. Welcome to DCS. Yes, we are the best. Yes, we are the best.
I want to welcome you, both returning students and freshmen, to the fall 2021 semester. I hope you make this year your best one yet, and I hope you apply the knowledge that you've garnered and that you already know. Speaking of which, I want to know what you know, so let's play a game. I'm going to give you either a term or the definition, and you give me the corresponding answer. Sounds good? You drop your answer in the chat. Ready? Let's go. First question, what is journalism? Good job. What is photojournalism? If you said it's the process through which a story is reported or communicated through photography, then you're correct. Good job. If you said it's the process by which the mass media determines what the audience thinks about, then you're correct. We're going to make this a little bit hard. I'm going to give you the definition, and I want you to tell me what this term is. This is the part of the news story that builds more context and sets the tone and direction. If you said it's the nut graph, then you're correct. And what's the kicker of this story? If you said it's the last point in a news article that gives a conclusive ending, then you're absolutely correct. Is the lead. If you said, or you should have said, it's the most important of the story, key elements being the who, what, when, where, why, and how, then you're correct. And if you need a bonus question because you never got any of those questions right, here's the question. What is another name for a camera operator? If you said videographer, you're correct. Thank you so much for playing my game with me. I hope it was just as fun for you as it was for me. While you're having fun in your career though, make sure you're making meaningful connections and that you're being assertive and you're asking tough questions. That's the whole point of your journalistic career. Thank you so much for watching and playing, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hello everyone. Welcome to a new and exciting semester of Emphasis Spotlight. I am Janelle Henderson, and I will be your tour guide for the very creative, the very exciting emphasis of television to adopt and operate within the means of our homes. Now, I'd like to take us through 4 basic topics that today is lighting. Now, lighting is very important because without light, we cannot see. So, artificial lighting is usually any electronic devices used to give off light. So, for example, lamps, bulbs, flashes, you name it. Natural lighting it comes from this big yellow thing in the sky. It's the sun. You got that right? It's the sun, exactly. We're seeing the most basic setup, and that is called the 3-point setup for lighting. And this is important to note whether you're lighting your set or objects. But this one is usually used to light one object, and that is what...
She is the female burgundy jacket holder, Roxanne White. But guess what? She's my friend, as you young people would say. So, Roxanne, just give us some because she's a mental health advocate. And if you haven't seen the flyer yet, she's about to be on a panel at UTech.
Wow.
In a matter of days.
Yes. Go DCS.
Yes.
That guess up, I want to thank you, Miss Daly and Mr. Cuff. Today's feature is actually going to be a little bit different from we are used to. I think I want to give some context as to why I'm always talking about mental health and why I'm always encouraging people to check on your friends and be reminding people that healing happens in community. So today is October 5. And you may be wondering, what is the significance of October 5? Well, a friend of mine, she would have been 39 today. Lori was a medical student, almost finished with med school. She was engaged to be married. Everybody who knew Lori, we thought Lori was living her best life. She was traveling, as I said, doing very well in school, looking forward to getting married and all of that.
But in 2018 I was at work one day, and my brother sent me a message on WhatsApp to ask me if I heard that Lori passed. As far as I know, Lori was very, very healthy. Nothing was wrong with Lori. But for a reason I couldn't understand, the word suicide flashed in my mind. So I asked him to find out how she died. And he confirmed my initial thought the next day by sending me a voice note that somebody close to her was describing what happened. It's 3 years later, and I think I've really just started dealing with her death. And I had said I wasn't going to talk about it, but my best friend was like, you need to talk about it, because a lot of the times we see people in the department, we see people at church, we see people in our workspaces, and we assume that because the external things look good and well, we assume that they're okay, when the reality of the situation is that they're not. Not everyone will exhibit the different symptoms of various mental health, because you have a lot of persons who have high functioning depression. What many of you in the department do not know is that I have been diagnosed with depression and anxiety. But if I did not tell you, you would not know. So my encouragement for everyone, because I'm pretty sure we also have DCS friends who are watching as well. I say, reach out to your strong friends. Reach out to your strong family members. You may never know how much just sending a message to say, hey, I hope you're okay, does for somebody. And always remember, healing happens in community. If you are struggling, it may feel difficult, but I'm encouraging you, reach out to somebody. Counseling services are free here at school. I know that some of you have heard things about counseling, and a lot of it is really the stigma attached to it. Sometimes you need that professional person to help you make sense of your thoughts and to realize that some of the things you're feeling are actually normal. It's just that we're living in a pandemic and it seems to be overwhelming, but what you're going through is normal. So reach out to somebody today, whether it is to get help for yourself or just to find out how someone else is doing. And it's Mental Health Month, so also go learn something. We always give tips. There's an access of information out there. Go Google something, learn something new that you did not know before, and share it with somebody else. And that's pretty much it from me today.
It's okay not to be okay. Yeah. Yes, and I think sometimes a lot of us think that we have to be strong all the time. It's okay not to be okay. We have people we can lean on those people. We're going back to, we're going to complete our emphasis spotlight. So we have for radio, we have Chadi Young, and then for public relations, Terrain Wright.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Why did I choose to study radio here at Northern Caribbean University? I did so because radio allows you to use your voice as a tool to convey any message in whatever way you want. You can talk like this, you can whisper something eloquently, and you can say good evening and welcome to whatever radio station that you would like to work at. Well, let's get into what is radio. Radio is a communication tool that allows us to be yourself, and you communicate to people on the go. Many persons are not allowed to sit before a TV screen, but there are more convenient ways of getting information while listening to radio. Whether you're driving to work, going to school, whether you're on a construction site, sifting your sand and your cement, or you're just sitting at home on a corner shop listening to the radio. Radio is an effective tool that helps you to enable yourself and others with information that is accurate, timely, and also informative. Always be on time and willing to learn whatever information that is being imparted on you regarding radio. There are some simple tools that you must know how to navigate whenever you walk into a studio. You have audio consoles, you have a microphone, you have an automated system that helps you to run advertisements, and therefore you have call lines. Whenever you are in a radio environment, it is something that allows you to take yourself away from the norms. It takes away for you to be creative, extremely creative. So never fear. Radio is always here. Another thing that it's never too late. Club. Never want to get across. Communication. Ensuring that you
Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of Emphasis Spotlight. I am Terry Wright and I will be your presenter for the Relations campaign. And that is planning. Now, planning is essential because it functions as a GPS that keeps your campaign on track. It helps to is who is my target audience. You have to determine the target audience that you wish to target with your public relations campaign because it helps to make the process easier. You would have your primary target. For example, you are targeting persons from ages 18 to 25 because that is perhaps what the product you are selling is geared towards. The next thing you want to do is to identify the message that you want to say. And in doing so, it helps you to effectively reach your audience members because the message can resonate with them. The fourth question that you must ask yourself is how will you distribute this message? Now, there are various channels of communication that you can use, but you have to pick the most precise one in order to reach the intended target audience. For example, if you want to reach persons 18 to 25, then you know that social media is a very good option to do so. And the last question that you want to ask yourself is how will I evaluate the success of the campaign? Now, you want to put in place different structures that you can use to assess the effectiveness of your campaign. For example, you can use data analytics to see how users on social media responded to the campaign. So, I trust you would have learned something today, and I thank you very much for listening. Have a good one.
Time for the most exciting part of today's program, the time that you've all been waiting for, the time that I unfortunately never had when I was growing up. I was not pinned. I didn't get any award. Don't be like me, all right? So we're going to be having the platinum honorees being pinned. And there's some of them who are here with us and others are virtual. So we're going to be doing some sort of interspersing. But first, we're going to get rid of those who are here. And we have a lot of excellent students who've been doing so well. And Miss Daly is going to tell us a little bit more about the Platinum Honoree Award.
So, you were guessing me up earlier. I'm about to guess up this lady in her absence. Elaine Oxymene-Visse, second chair of DCS, decided that we should have a program where we would affirm, because she's big on affirmation, we'd affirm our senior students who have a cumulative GPA of 3.4 and above. Now, Brian, easy.
Nope.
To get a cumulative GPA of 3. And some of these people have some high GPAs, Kenisi, I'm telling you. But it's a deliberate attempt to help to encourage them in their final year. Because, when you're getting closer to the end, you're losing it. You're like, I just want to get out of here. So it's a twofold program. One, to help to encourage them and to try to encourage them to, hey, just finish with honors, but also to just introduce them to other aspects that can help with their overall development. So things like financial literacy, brand management, even mental health tips, just to help them to be more solid individuals.
What's impressive for me is that a lot of these persons, they're not just academically inclined. They're in so many other things in university.
Yes.
And I think that's impressive, to be all-rounded. They, I think, a lot of us, most of us, if not all of us, exemplify DCS, but these members that we're going to be looking at today, they are really a cut above the rest.
Yes, yes. Several of them are student leaders, and we must applaud them for that, because too many students sometimes think that it's all just about getting that degree and not even giving service in any capacity.
Right. All right. So the first one, we're going to be looking on a video that is here regarding the person, and then we're going to be calling the person up. So the first one is, I call her one of the most creative minds here at DCS. She's a producer at heart. She is somebody who is very passionate, and you know her well.
Why? Because she's a student in my class? Is that why? Or could it be something else?
Well, you tell us.
I don't know. I have the privilege of having this young lady as my student assistant. Now, when pre-COVID, we'd have somebody on spot to just share in the moment with them. So we asked each of them to just tell us at least one person that they'd want to say something about them. And for Acacia, she had her godfather speaking on her behalf.
Take a look.
Acacia Thompson is a young lady with a difference. One who believes that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And so I've seen instances where Acacia would get her assignments from school, and whenever she comes home, then she'll make sure that if that assignment needs to be turned in, for instance, the following day, she'll take all night to get it done. She's one who believes in hard work. She's one who believes that the assignments must be turned in on time. And as such, I applaud her. Even whenever she comes home on holiday, she'll make sure that she's always busy in the house doing something, because she believes that wherever she is, then she should make a difference. And it's good to see young people in this day and age that stick to the tasks that is given to them. Acacia, I must say to you that the sky is the limit, and with God all things are possible. I just want to say to you to keep strong and to keep faithful, because one day you'll be rewarded.
Yeah, I hope to see the virtual applause going up and the virtual flames for Acacia. She works hard. I know a lot of us work hard, but these students really do a whole lot more, and I'm so proud of them. So Miss McDonald is going to be doing the pinning for Acacia, and she looks so nice in her burgundy. Yeah? Good job, Acacia. Good job. And I see them bigging you up in the chat, Acacia. Yeah? I see somebody say, woo, Acacia, that's Lacey. Congrats, Acacia from Brittany. Acacia is so very helpful to students, says native civilian, myself included. And Sunshine Pooh says, Acacia, go girl. Shawani says, woot, woot, woot. I can't do it in her voice.
Yes. And CJ saying, not sure what that is. Okay. Ashley Archer, in her burgundy, them no more than her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Roxanne is, that's my friend.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that's how it's done. So I think we're going next to Rasheen Nangle.
Yeah. Rasheen.
She had her mother speaking for her.
My dear friend Rasheen Nangle, it is an honor to be the one congratulating you. Congratulations on your well-deserved success, and I am so pleased to see you accomplishing great things. Continue to work hard and to strive for excellence. Remain focused and stay motivated as you run the final lap of your race. I am so happy to be a part of your journey and to celebrate you in moments like these. I will forever be cheering for you, and I love you, my friend. Once again, my heartfelt congratulations, and I am wishing you more success in the future.
All right, so Rasheen's mommy looks really young.
My apologies. My apologies, Brittany. My apologies. But no, her very good friend.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's amazing seeing how DCS persons support DCS, support brand DCS, support the Burgundy, and support each other, because we are a family and we do believe in supporting each other and making everybody know that DCS is just a great family. Yeah? Okay. All right.
I'm reading some of the comments though. Winning look good, Panyo. Come true. That's from Donna Say. Congratulations from Ashley Archer. And Brittany, yes, Brittany, I just said you're not her mom.
Brendan says Brittany turned mother.
Yes. It's not a good thing. We're just speaking it into life, Brittany. Yeah, she's going to kill me after this. Come through, Brit, with the stately stance. Aye. Congratulations, my daughter. See, she's embracing it. So there we go. Congrats. Yeah. Congrats, Rasheen.
All right, so for those who don't know Rasheen, then you may wonder why she's coming up again. But this time, it's not Rasheen, it is her twin sister, Rosine Nangle, and trust me, you can't tell the difference.
True. That's true.
And the person who did it for Rosine is her very good friend, Brendan Coleman.
Came at the pin.
All right. So congratulations, Rosine. Miss McDonald again doing the job. And you see the elbow bump, I wish COVID would be over and done with, so we can hug and do high fives and everything, the elbow bump. But it is what it is. And we're going to be moving on to the next person. We're going to be coming back to Rosine later on. So we're going to be moving on to the next person. But in the chat, let's look at what's happening in the chat.
I'm loving how Brittany's embracing it, man. Congratulations to my other daughter, Rosine. You know, loving it. Proud of Ono. Yeah. Okay, Brendan Coleman is proud of you, Rosine. Keep up the great work you're doing. Andrew, congrats to the twins. Continue to excel. Somebody earlier said it's a twin thing. That's from Shawani.
Yeah.
Shawani Davis. And Sataja Cook said the same thing too.
Yeah, Ashley said the badge them look nice. So I guess, Ashley is going to be collecting one sometime soon.
Which one did Ashley?
Ashley Crawford.
No. Oh, Ashley, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right. Speaking into being. Into being. All right, so we've had the twins, so now we're going next to...
We're going next to the amazing, I said earlier, the ebullient, effervescent. She is a mental health advocate. She is our Burgundy jacket holder, female. And of course, her name is Roxanne White.
Yes.
We're going to be inviting Roxanne to come at this time because I think we're having some technical difficulties. So we're just going to be having the pinning ceremony go right ahead. And in the meantime, while the pinning ceremonies are going ahead, we're going to be playing the videos either later or on our Instagram platform or Facebook if the video. So we're just going to go ahead with her video. Okay, we have the video. All right, so let's look at Roxanne's video. And who did it for Roxanne again, Miss Daly? Yeah?
I think you know this person. I think you know this person.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Roxanne White. I don't know how I'm going to fit everything I would want to say in just a minute, but I'll start here. I am so very proud of you. Saying I'm proud is literally an understatement because I know where you're coming from. We go way back before NCU, before lecturing, before you being a student. We go way back. But one of the things I've admired about you all these years is your ability to just maneuver the storms and to just push your way through. I remember when you told me that you were coming back to NCU and you said, Basilia, I'm going for that Burgundy jacket. And you did. And now today you are a platinum honoree. And I just want to express to you how proud I am of all you've been doing, how proud I am of the example that you've been to other students. and to just say thank you for not only inspiring them, but also inspiring me. You have been such a source of support and strength over these years. And I just wanted to take the time out today to say congratulations. I am honored to be your friend. I am honored to have been your lecturer. And I look forward to the great things that, are to come. God bless you. Congratulations and enjoy this accomplishment. You deserve it.
Yeah, so I did know the person who was making that presentation.
Really? How do you know her?
She looks familiar.
Okay.
I see her on TikTok. But anyway, she spoke a lot of truth about Roxanne, and Roxanne is such an amazing person. Keep doing the good work, Roxanne, and we're looking forward to greater success from you and for you, all right?
I want to just drop, 2 words in there, and especially when they're graduates who they've left us, but they still decide to join us. Sean Salmon has said Roxanne with the bright hair. Yes. Donna say, Fletcher, for me friend that, Roxy girl, you inspire me.
Yes.
Ashley Archer, thick thuck lady, speaking. And I'm saying it just as it is. Just as it is. And Andrew Forsyth is saying, expect nothing less from Roxanne.
That's true.
Trust and Grizzle, love it, Madam BJH, Roxy.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Congrats, Roxanne. All right, so for me, the next person, Miss Daly, I particularly respect this next person. I respect everybody who's come before, but, it's always good to see the men shine through. We don't have a lot of men who take the mantle, but at the end of the day, watching this young man grow, watching him in so many different spaces, he's an avid debater. I think one of the best out there. And, I look to him as an inspiration. Who is that?
Terrain Wright. He continues to evolve, and I am so proud of him. It saddened me that there was nobody to actually, quote unquote, compete with him for this position. But ever since his first year, Terrain has been a gold scholar. He has been involved in student life. Last year, he was part of USM to show that it's not just about the academics. Listen to me, man. Hey, I'm going to resort to vernacular. I expect enough things from you, my youth.
And this next person, I know who gave some kind words about Terrain.
Terrain, met him through debating. As a first year, he decided to join the team. And I thought, what a bright young man in his first year. But I've had the privilege since then of having him as a student. Terrain, this is just an award for how consistent you have been since you've entered this department. Academic excellence is beside your name. Keep it up. Congrats. I am proud of you. DCS is proud of you. Continue to soar.
And if you could see the audience in the crowd, they're jumping up and down, and Acacia is doing some form of bounce down there. Zert. But yeah, Terrain, wow. Amazing fella. And we're looking to greater things from you as well, Terrain. I think, Miss Daly said we didn't have anybody to compete with you, and I would argue that would be a rough person trying to compete with you anyway.
Yes,
take it.
yes.
So keep on doing the good work, Terrain, and keep on keeping on. Big ups.
Andrew Forsyth, let's all stand at attention for Mr. Terrain Wright.
Mr.
Well done, boss. Keep up the great work and continue to represent for us males. Bianca Dempster, go Ter. Yes. Donna say, Fletcher, go Terrain, you're so smart and well-spoken. Ashley Archer, yes, Terrain, you have been so consistent. Congratulations. Mickey, I'm not sure how to put this emoji thing in words, so Terrain just have to go check out the chat to decide what that means. Yes, okay. The other comments about me, I'm not going to say them on here, because some of you need to, yeah. Roxanne White says, I'm super proud of you, brother. It's an honor to see how you've grown and continue to do well.
Yeah, and he's also, somebody mentioning in the chat that he's also a JN Way ambassador doing big things all over the place. That was a plug, JN. Feel free to sponsor DCS, all right?
Actually, they are about to. They're about to for NCU Invitational Debate Series. So they, late sponsor, but they're actually one of our motion sponsors for NCU Invitational Debate Series. Right. Congrats, Roxanne.
So we're going to invite, Terrian, we're going to invite all of those who were pinned in-house, We're going to invite all those who've been pinned in-house to come at this time. We're going to look at them one more time. Thank you, Miss McDonald, for doing such an amazing job. You know, looking like a burgundy jacket holder yourself, looking like a platinum honoree yourself. Big up yourself, So we're going to invite them to all join us on stage, and virtual rounds of applause. And those who are in here who can clap to, not holding the camera.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Shadiq Young, Terrian, you're large, my boy. Keep making us proud.
Yeah. Who else?
I'm looking. Okay, Ashley Crawford. Yes, show with the sparks again. Really? Okay. All right. Congratulations, Rasheen and Racine. I must respond to a request that was made earlier for Acacia in terms of showing the video again. I don't know if technically they can find it to show it, but just know that this will be on our YouTube channel, so you can always watch this.
And we can also think about putting them on other platforms as well.
Yes, that we can do. We can do.
All right, so thank you, ladies and gentlemen, in-house. We're going to be moving along, and we're going to be looking at those who are not in-house, but they're also a part of our award ceremony today. And the first up at that point, Miss Daly, over to you.
We have Akesia Walker. Then we're going to have Ande and Alicia Ricketts. We're going to have Ashley Archer, Cherise Taylor, Jada Lunan, and Micaiah Morgan, and Rochelle Edwards. Right. 12 platinum honorees for this school year, 2021 to 2022.
First up, Akesia.
Akesia, you did it. A platinum honoree. Oh my God, I am so proud of you. I mean, I met you at the beginning of your journey, the very beginning of your journey, and you know, to see you come this far, to have achieved this, you know, I must say I am proud. I am so proud of you. I knew that you would have done this. I had no doubt. Never before had I met somebody who was so driven, you know, your whole attitude towards work, towards life, towards everything that you set out to do has motivated and inspired me. And to say I'm proud is an understatement. But keep on doing great things. I know that this isn't the end of your journey. Keep on striving for excellence. Keep on aiming for the sky. You understand, the sky is your limit. And I know that you will go on to do greater things. Congrats, and I am proud of you.
I just want to say congrats on being a platinum honoree. I love this for you. I want you to continue on this path that you're currently on and continue to just press on, continue to hang in there, continue to strive for greatness. I want you to know that I believe in you. I know that you can do it. And with that said, I want you to put God first in everything that you do. And remember that when it rains, it pours, but the sun will shine again. So all the best in your future endeavors, and congrats again, my friend. Bye.
Ashley Archer.
She's one of those students that I'm not surprised has been dubbed a platinum honoree. Why? She's a hard worker. She is someone who is teachable and someone who is quite caring. Congratulations, Ashley. I know this is just the beginning of things for you, and you're destined for greatness.
For the opportunity to wish my friend Cherise Taylor a hearty congratulations for being a platinum honoree. I am so proud of you. I have seen the tears of joy, the tears of sadness. I have seen the disappointments, and I just want to say you make me so proud. You make me feel as if I am a platinum honoree. Thank you for being an active listener, a good communicator, a leader. Thank you for being a motivator. Keep on reaching for the stars. You are an inspiration.
I've taught Jada a few times since she was a freshman, and as she progressed through her program, I found her to be a diligent student that catches on to difficult concepts pretty quickly. She has a calm and quiet demeanor, but I don't think it's quiet in her mind necessarily. I think she has an active and agile mind based on what she says, how she expresses herself, and how she writes. And she writes very well. This is a academic skill. It's an academic skill that, of course, is an asset. But Jada, outside of academia, you have thoughts, ideas, opinions, and experiences that can benefit the world. And if you're not into all the talking, write them down and share them. And of course, make sure you let people know that it's DCS you did go, you know. This is an awesome achievement. We are proud of you. Keep it up. If I were pinning you in person, I would give you a hug. So take a virtual hug and congratulations.
Congratulations, my beautiful daughter Rachelle Edwards, on being a DCS Platinum honoree. You are truly an amazing child. You have been working so hard. Whatever you get, you really deserve it. You are very persistent and very consistent. All the best in all your endeavors. God bless.
Guys, let us apologize that we're not seeing two of them because of the technical difficulties. We're having some difficulties drawing down those files. So we're going to be looking to post them on YouTube and also Instagram and Facebook right after this, so you can see them there. So we'd like to apologize extensively for any inconvenience caused. But let's go and look at what's happening in the chat. All right. Rossan Chin, DCS, we are the best. Big up, Ashley.
Ashley Archer, these really warm my heart.
Yeah.
Ashley Archer saying congratulations, everyone. Shean Salmon saying congratulations, everyone. Shadiq Young, yes, Rochelle.
Brown Knight, big up to the entire DCS family. Driven podcast, it's Ashley for me. And Ashley says, Miss Daly. And she's crying based on what you said, Miss Daly.
we're loving how supportive people are of each other, and it is not something that we should take lightly. I said in a class earlier that we really burn bad man up in here, because too often when people do well, people are quick to just speak negative about each other. But we're seeing what's happening in the chat, and even right here in this space, that people are really encouraging each other for the hard work that they've put in.
And they say cheer for me now, because when it's your time, you know, we're going to be cheering for you just the same.
That's
and think
right.
about it though, Miss Daly, if we had how many students in DCS, everybody in this particular year group getting platinum, the table would be full.
Yes.
Yeah. So
yes.
we
yes.
can take all the time, and some do it this time, and some do it next
Yes.
time, and some do it
Yes.
next time.
Yes.
And we continue to award and cheer all of you on for very, 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 very hard work that you're putting in.
Yes.
And we just love DCS.
Yes.
We love DCS.
Yes, yes, yes. And as you know, this should have happened in the last week in September.
Right.
It happened now, but recognize that we are still going to be having a general meeting in October at a regular scheduled time. And we must also speak about our Soul to Soul that is coming up this Sabbath. The theme, Defining Your Purpose, is being done by our seniors. And our speaker is Rory Hall, a recent graduate from SRT.
Yeah. I just want to quickly make mention of something that Shadiq said. And I agree totally, Chad, when you say we shine in other areas as well, sir. Big ups to DCS. DCS is all-rounded, not just, today is about the platinum honorees, but we know that DCS, we have some amazing persons. We have some amazing persons, some sing, technical persons, the persons behind the cameras, and the persons doing all of the hard work. So it seems like they found the other, they are now, no? Okay, all right.
Good stuff.
Yeah, we're going to be having our next DCS general meeting in which date again? October
26th. It's the last Tuesday of each month. So the videos are ready, and I'm happy to hear that. So that's, I believe it's Racine and somebody else. And Mikaya's.
All right, so let's take a look at those.
Good afternoon. I want to use this opportunity to congratulate Racine Nanko on her achievement this evening. I've known her for a long time, and I can see that she's a hard worker and that she is indeed worthy of this award. I know that the sky is the limit for you. I want to encourage you to continue on the path of excellence that you are on, and I know that once you continue to work hard, work smart, and put God first, that you will achieve whatever it is that you set out to achieve. So once again, congratulations, and I look forward to future celebrations with you as you continue to achieve and make NCU and your department proud.
I am Carol Morgan, the proud mother of Mikhail. Mikhail, your organizing skills, creativity, and a key for detail in your schoolwork have not gone unnoticed. Your award today is a mild reflection of the hard work you have been consistently exhibiting in your studies. We are extremely proud of you on being a recipient of the Platinum Award. Daddy, Sansia, and Glenrick, join me in wishing you heartiest congratulations on this prestigious occasion. God bless you.
You see, that's why DCS is the best, because we thought that we would not be having these videos until after, and the crew, the hard-working crew.
Tell me, man, they deserve a raise.
Yeah?
I forgot to talk to them, boss.
Who is their boss?
I don't know, but I think I'm going to have to talk to her on their behalf.
Yeah.
But we must say thanks to our technical team. As our executive producer we had
Miss Noreen Daly, the lady with the money.
Right. Okay. And as producer we have Acacia Thompson. Our floor manager was Kibishi Kennedy. Host
Myself.
Noreen Daly. Our director was Janelle Henderson.
Production manager Steve McCleary.
Our stream technician was Jadon Gray.
For graphics, we had Mr. Giovanni Baker.
And we must say a special thanks to the NCU Media Group, NCU Special Events, and the Department of Communication Studies. And of course, it's all well and good for us to say that if we didn't have anybody being able to show you what is happening. So on camera,
we have Jamie Roden,
Marlene Freeman, and Colleen Blake.
And we have on the floor, literally, Kibishi Kennedy. And of course, our photographer for today is Marva Marie Hall.
That's a wrap.
Yep.
So until next time, see you in a matter of weeks, October 26th.
Yeah.